Hello, I'd like to welcome you online to our Careers Australia Blackboard Learning Management System. I would also like to introduce you to our exciting new interactive scenario-based learning tool commonly known as a SCORM. In this video, we will use an example unit of study to demonstrate how to access and interact with this scenario-based learning tool, which you can apply to any unit of study in any online course here at Careers Australia. The main goal is to ensure that you are confident in finding and accessing the SCORM content for a more engaging learning experience. Let's begin by taking you through a step-by-step guide of an example unit of study from the Diploma of Business. As you can see, I am currently logged into the example unit BSB WOR 501, Manage Personal Work Priorities and Professional Development, from the Diploma of Business. Each unit of competency has a navigation panel on the left-hand side of the screen that will guide you through your learning. If we start at the Welcome and Overview link, we will find the learning objectives for this particular unit, an overview of assessment tasks, checkpoints, and assignment details. Each unit of competency is broken up into smaller lessons to make your learning experience easier and more manageable. It is very important that you follow the order of lessons that your trainer has outlined to ensure that you're not missing out on any important information from one lesson to the next. So let's begin by clicking on the Lesson 1 link. The Lesson 1 link gives us further access to the content needed for the rest of this lesson. To access the new interactive scenario-based learning tool, we need to click on the Lesson 1 Setting Goals link. However, before we do, we need to ensure that our browser will not try to block any pop-ups that will appear when clicking on such a link. I'm using Google Chrome as my browser of choice here. So to ensure that the browser is not going to pop up with any blocks for this particular link, I need to make some adjustments to my settings. So I'm going to go up to my settings link here in Google Chrome and go down and choose Settings. That will open up a new tab which will give me access to all of the settings here, and I then need to go down to Show Advanced Settings. From Advanced Settings, I'll scroll down further and click on Privacy Content Settings. Again, I need to scroll down further until I find the pop-ups section. Here it says do not allow any site to show pop-ups, which is generally recommended to ensure you don't have annoying pop-ups in your browser on certain pages. However, we do want to see those pop-ups in our Careers Australia Blackboard site to ensure that we can see that new interactive scenario-based learning tool. So if I click on Manage Exceptions, you'll notice here in my browser, I've pasted in the Blackboard URL to ensure that any pop-ups that appear within that are allowed, and that will allow you to see the interactive learning content. So once that's in there, we click on Done. I can just simply click on Done again, and I can close this tab, which takes me back here to the Lesson 1 section. If all's gone well, if I then click on the Lesson 1 Settings Goal tab, I should see the SCORM object pop up at the top of the screen, and the content starts to load in. If you're using a different browser like Internet Explorer or Firefox, you may have to make similar adjustments to your pop-up settings. Now that the interactive SCORM content has fully loaded into your pop-up browser window, you may be prompted to start the content from the beginning or return to your last visited page, as you can see on the screen at the moment. I'm going to click on Start from the beginning, which will load in the title page for Lesson 1 for this particular unit. Clicking on the Start button will engage the interactive scenario. You will work through a scenario that is similar to one described in your assignment. The SCORM file has a briefcase with useful articles and a menu. The briefcase articles can be accessed at any time, or as you go through the scenario, you will be prompted to read specific articles that relate to the topic. You will be asked to answer questions relating to the scenario, and if correct, you will earn a badge to show you are assessment ready for each specific topic. If you get answers wrong, you will get a second chance question to earn your badge. Once all badges are earned, you can also reflect on your learning by typing in some final thoughts. These final thoughts are not accessible and are not recorded outside of the SCORM. You can then proceed to the checkpoint questions and assignment within the Blackboard Learning Management System.